What's up,
Hi.
Amara? How are you?
Well, you got me super organic,
Okay.
super fresh face in the house type of vibes. How
That's
you
good.
doing?
You know, that's the way it should be, I feel, in a way, because everyone's in their true self now.
You know what? I personally am really enjoying this time
Yeah,
to let my face rest, not have to wear, makeup every day, all day. I've been taking care of my skin, taking
yeah.
care of my garden, taking care of my household. Um, this actually has been a very productive time for me. How about yourself?
Yeah, I was going to say, I agree. Like, it really puts stuff in perspective, and it really gets you to, like, to get stuff done that, because everyone's so busy usually, to
Right.
get stuff done. Like, you have no, when this ends, no one has no excuse to say, oh, I couldn't get it done. It's like, hey, you had
Yeah.
more than enough time. So,
And you know what? To me, this time hasn't even been so much about work because obviously, being stuck home and in quarantine and as a performer, as an artist,
yeah.
I have been unable to, go ahead and do my shows and my bookings and all my things. This has been more of a moment to be grateful. It's been
Mm-hmm.
more a moment to appreciate the things that I have. Like, for example,
Yeah.
something that I've been talking about a lot on my social media and I've been posting for those that follow me.
Yeah.
I've been taking care of the garden, things that I had never done in my life.
Yeah.
I've been taking walks with my mom, and I've been enjoying my house, reorganizing, just looking at things and appreciating them. So this has been
Yeah.
a very, very grateful time. I mean, a good time for me to be grateful. So it has its ups and it has its downs, but
Exactly. Yeah.
on a positive note.
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely. Well, no, one thing I want to start off with, though, I'm like so proud of you because seeing
Oh,
your progression, like I met you back when you performed in Chicago. That was
yes,
2018. And like that audience, I mean, you had the whole block. I remember that night. It was like the
yes.
whole block down, just people. I mean, it was just, and another thing, I think a lot of new performers need to take some pointers from you because
Mm,
you put on a show. Like, I think a
amen.
lot of performers today don't do that. Like, I feel like you remind me of that nostalgia of what artists used to have, what a lot of artists don't have today. You know, like you get the crowd hype. I mean, I think the intro song you had was "Learn from Me," I
Yes.
think. Yeah,
Yes.
and it was just like lit. So, like, how important is it to you to really put on an amazing? Because you do it. I mean, you did it and keep doing it.
First of all, thank you. I really
Yeah,
appreciate that because not everybody actually bothers to see all the work that you put behind the effort and the
yeah,
sacrifice to put on a show. It's kind of a sucky thing because I was born and raised somewhat as a child star.
mm-hmm,
So at a very early age, I prepared myself to be an artist. I prepared
yeah,
myself to be a performer. This is not something that happened overnight or
mm-hmm,
like, oh, today I want to be a rapper. Boom, I did a
yeah,
rap song and I became famous on the internet. Like, no, like I went to singing classes and dance classes and
mm-hmm,
acting classes. And my mom paid for all these classes to prepare me for what I wanted to be in the future. So
yeah,
then in this new era, this new time that we are evolving into with technology and everything else has kind of put things a little bit wishy-washy when it comes to artists and performances in my eyes, right?
yep. I
Not
agree.
all artists are dancers, and not all artists will be Michael Jackson and Beyonce and Chris Brown and Janet Jackson. I get that part. I'm a showgirl. I enjoy the
Yeah,
show factor of like performance clothes, choreography. There's an
yes,
intro. There's explosions and fireworks. I like to give people a show because I personally wouldn't want to pay to see somebody on a mic for
yeah,
an hour or two all day running from one side to the other. That's just me.
yeah,
But then when you see people that don't really put as much effort into their work or
mm-hmm,
into their show presence, their stage presence, and now they're obviously evolving, my respects to them because maybe this is a new thing that's happening, but
yep,
it really sucks and it hurts for people like
yes,
myself that we put so much effort into, like, you get customized performance clothes that you do your best not to wear twice. You do
yeah,
hours of rehearsals from the smallest detail, and then anybody now is just like, I'm a rapper, I'm a singer, I'm a
exactly.
dancer, I'm a model, and it's like, then what the fuck happens to those that have prepared themselves for years? What happens?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's what
So
I mean. Like, it's not. it's not enough, I feel, today. I wish this generation would get more with it, because I feel more artists should be like how you are. Like, give the full, like, because I mean, it was an amazing, like I said, that show. I can't wait to your world tour, or I could see you in
Thank you.
Vegas, like a
Amen.
Vegas residency. I could see
Oh,
you in a heartbeat, because you like the glitz and glam, you like the moments, you
I
know?
like the experience.
Yeah.
I think that artists seeing a concert or seeing a show should be an experience. Like when you
Mm-hmm.
leave out of there, we're like, wow, what the fuck was that? That shit
Yeah.
was sickening. But if you're gonna see the same thing that you would see on YouTube or somewhere else where you're just performing side to side, then I'm like, then what's the point of that,
That's the
right?
point. Yep.
But at the same time, the audience has to be a little bit more demanding when it comes to those things, because I believe that people have become very accustomed to the fact that I just enjoy being in a crowd and having a drink, and I just enjoy this
Mm-hmm.
environment. And it's not even so much about watching the artist perform.
Yeah.
So definitely, I would say that that's something I feel that our generation is, somewhat losing a little bit in comparison to how it used to be back in the days.
Yeah.
I still want to hold my standards of
Uh-huh.
what
I
I
love that
consider
about you.
artists. I want to hold that standard, even if it's not what's happening in our generation. I'm
Mm-hmm.
cool with that.
That's dope. Yeah. And I want to talk about Andale, you know, dope song. I love that you're singing and rapping in it. I
Yes.
love the intertwine of it. So how did that song come about? And I loved your performance on whose show was it? Tammy Mack's show.
Yes.
It was
Yes.
a dope performance.
Thank you. You know what? To be honest, anybody that knows me knows that I do a lot of fusion. I do a lot of
Mm-hmm.
Caribbean music. I do a lot of Brazilian funk, Afrobeat, dembow,
Yeah.
reggaeton. Like I do a lot of fusion. But in this case, I wanted to do something different. I obviously have been most definitely influenced by the hip hop culture.
Yeah.
And being on Love and Hip Hop and everything, I have gained a new fan base. So I try something that's a little bit out of my comfort zone, something a
Mm-hmm.
little bit different, and let me just do a hip hop song. Let me rap, but still keep the Latin influence in there. A little bit of,
Mm-hmm.
I always keep it a little Latin, a little
Yeah.
Latino.
Uh-huh.
But it was cool. It was fun. It was definitely, out of my comfort zone. It was fun because I was doing something different. I think that people truly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to try more things in that lane.
Okay. Dope. Dope. Yeah. And I know you got one, Grind Pretty and
Yes.
Organics. Your
Mi
two
amor, pero
leprechaun.
you know everything.
Yeah, I'm trying, to remember everything. I'm trying to keep it all in play. But tell me a little bit about it. I know it's Mother's Day's coming up.
Yes.
Basically, yeah, May's gonna be here Friday. So
Yes. So, long story short, let me give
mm,
a special shout out to my people from Grind Pretty, Maya Organics, Black Radiance, Pro Black Vitamins, and Beauty Water, amongst all the amazing companies that are working with me. So, a lot of people don't know what to give their mothers for Mother's Day. So I was like, this
yeah,
would be so awesome if I can create some type of box that has a whole bunch of goodies and stuff that you can
mm-hmm,
just gift your mom instead of just one present. Now you get to have I have eyelashes, lipstick, moisturizers, candles, hair products, a box with a whole bunch of great things that you could just be like, Happy Mother's Day,
yeah,
and so you can just have fun with it. So everybody that knows me knows that I love my mom.
yes,
And I wanted to do something special, something where now starting Wednesdays in the month of May, I'm
mm-hmm,
going to be doing My Mom is a Bomb. I'm going to be chatting with my mom. My mom and I were going to be chatting with a celebrity daughters, celebrity moms,
okay,
and we're just going to be talking about the experiences, whether it is sex, money, society, just having those deeper conversations. I think that's important and is needed for people to know the importance of having that bond with your mom while you still have her.
yeah,
Amen. Not everybody has
that
the honor,
opportunity,
the
yep,
pleasure of saying that their mom is the bomb. Maybe your
mm-hmm,
dad is the bomb. Maybe your
yep,
grandmother is the one that's the bomb. In my case, my mom is the bomb. So I always do my best to cherish her and uplift her as much as possible. Um, so that's that. And Grind Pretty, I worked with them in the past, and we
yeah,
sold out of all the boxes that we have. We sold out in a heartbeat.
awesome,
So we were like, let's do it again now for Mother's Day. So every Wednesday on
uh-huh,
my Instagram, I'm going to be going live with my mom and other celebrity mothers and daughters, and also Saturdays. Saturdays I'm doing Stay
Stay
Fit.
fit. Yep.
Saturday I'm doing Stay Fit because let me tell you something between you and me. Being here in the house and quarantining and everything, I've been going to the refrigerator like every half an hour. I feel like a fat ass, like a
I never
cow.
shopped
Like
so much in my life.
I
Like for the
feel
grocery store.
terrible. And sometimes you know that you're eating for no reason. You're just trying to
Nothing.
find some shit to do. And it's like you don't even notice, but like the other day, I walked by the mirror and I was like, bitch, you need to stop. So so then I thought that, you know what? Saturdays now I'm gonna do Stay Fit. I'm gonna start talking to nutritionists. I'm gonna
Okay.
start talking to experts that really know how to help us, boost up our immune system.
Mm-hmm.
Shout outs most definitely to Pro Black Vitamins because they're sponsoring me in this, and they have a whole collection of vitamins, gummies, a whole bunch of stuff that we definitely need it. I hate taking vitamins and
They're a
medicine and
pain.
everything,
Yeah.
but realistically, with everything that's happening right now, we need to boost up our immune system.
Yep.
I'm gonna start working out as well now on Saturdays on live. Oh my god!
Mm-hmm.
I hope this turns out to be good, but I'm kind of nervous.
I'm sure it will.
I'm gonna
You
be
always
doing
kill it.
Zumba, workouts, a little bit of everything. So it's gonna be really fun.
Fun.
So that's Stay Fit Saturdays, and on Sundays I have Vibe with Me Sundays with DJ Breezy. We do 3 hours of music, content, giveaways, all that good stuff. So
Yeah, it's so funny you say that about the vitamins because I've been getting on like, I bought like sea moss. I bought like all like you were saying. I just been making smoothies and juicing and stuff I never did before because
yeah, but are you fucking it up though at the same time, or are you just eating healthy? Be honest.
no, I'll be honest. I've been eating still a normal meal for dinner, but my breakfast has usually been a smoothie or a juice, like a juicer. So I've been
Cause
trying
like
to
I'll
keep
fuck
it
it
a
up. Like
little.
I'll have a whole healthy smoothie with a slice of pizza on the side. Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
god!
yeah. I mean, I do too. I will because dinner I'll have a regular unhealthy meal, but at least
Yeah.
it's a boosting the immune a little. I feel like by but it's
See, that's why you need to watch Stay Fit Saturday so that you can learn about it too. Because realistically, we are probably still fucking it up. I mean,
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
honest. Like I just finished having 2 tacos right now. Look, it's terrible.
It happens. It happens. But no,
But
another thing I want to talk about too.
yes.
I loved. I was there for when it premiered, Fall Girls.
Oh
I was
yeah.
so excited to see that because I remember. I think you just got done filming when I interviewed you last time, and it
Yeah.
was still. I think it was like that fall or right at the end of summer. I forget when.
Yeah.
But it was such a dope. Like you killed it. Killed
Thank
it. Like it
you.
was such a funny movie. I want a part 2. Like it was just a great movie. It was a whole cast, everything. Like how was it just seeing everyone's reactions and because
It was really good. It was really fun. I always do my best to give a shout out to Chris Stokes, the director of the movie. The whole team overall was amazing. It was filmed in LA. I am grateful to him because it's hard to find directors that are willing to give new talent a lead role.
yeah.
And he believed in me. He trusted me enough to be like, not only is this your first movie, but you're going to be the lead of the movie. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm so grateful to him. He pushed me to do the best that I could. I never thought that I would be doing comedy because I always was more into like, let me do drama or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do a movie like Precious or some shit, you know? But I'm grateful. I think it was a great opportunity. It was, now the movie's available now on Netflix.
Yeah.
So guys, you're more than welcome to now. Either you have Netflix and chill, go check me out, Fall Girls. So, it was cool. And we were supposed to film another movie this year, but
Because everything. Yeah. Yeah. Like how has your mom been taking it? Because like you said, you and your mom are super close. I know. How has she
yeah.
been taking it? Because my mom and dad, they're nervous at times just because they're older. They don't.
Right.
So how is she taking it? And just
My mom in the beginning was really, really panicking and freaking out.
yeah.
She's already calmed down a bit because,
That's
we
good.
kind of see what it is. And I feel that realistically, this is going to sound extremely fucked up, but this is just the way that life is set up. We're going to have to learn how to live with this,
Yeah.
This is not going to be over anytime soon. I'm not
Mhm.
encouraging anybody to go out and do no type of stupidity. We're all responsible for our own lives, and we all know what we need to do. However, at this point is like we're gonna have to learn how to live with it. Be precautious. Wash your hands. Wash your this. Leave your shoes. Put on alcohol. Da, 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 da. We
Mm-hmm.
all know what's going on, but life goes on, you know, and we have to figure out ways how to still be safe
Yeah.
and somewhat still be able to live our lives. Maybe not all businesses will be able to open. Maybe a lot of the things that we were used to, we're gonna have to modify, and we're
Yeah.
gonna have to adapt to this more techie type of world. Everything is virtual reality, and it's all internet, and it's all those
Mm-hmm.
things. We're gonna have to adapt to those things. You know what I'm saying? Like it sucks because now I see, like for example, in my case, my my career is not necessarily an essential, but it's thanks to entertainers that people aren't
Yeah.
going crazy right now. You
Yeah.
know, if it wasn't because of music, if it wasn't because of
Mm-hmm.
actors for you guys to watch movies, if it
Yeah.
wasn't because of so many other things, you know, somewhat I still consider us to be essential because we maintain people's spirits, you know, happy and
100%.
alive.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of things are going to be modified. I see so many artists now, and so many big people that are performing for free now on all these platforms besides IGTV and all these things. And
Mm-hmm.
usually, you know, we live from art, we live from
Yeah.
performing. So that is being modified as we speak. It's all about streaming. It's all about this. It's all about that. They say that supposedly there won't be any concerts or festivals till fall of 2021.
Breaks my heart. Like,
Yeah.
like that's the crazy part, because like that's what I like. I'm just a concert head. Like I'm a music head. So with like you said, on both ends, from
Right.
the audience like me, and then someone like you. That's how you make your well-being.
Yeah,
Like you
right.
love it, but still you make your well-being. So it's just
Well, a lot
crazy.
of them
But
now are, you know, using OnlyFans.com, you know, to survive. Hey, listen, it's hard out here
to
in
each
these
its
streets.
own.
People got to do what they got to do, and you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? When quarantine is over, I'm gonna be like, yo, you
Yeah.
on OnlyFans? Shit was tough back in the day.
Yeah. It's
This is
crazy.
definitely going to be a moment that you can tell, you know, your grandchildren or whatever, when you get
Mm-hmm.
older in life, be like, yo, once upon a time in 2020, there was a pandemic, bitch, and I survived. That's how you know I'm a
Yeah.
real one. Okay.
Yep. Like it's gonna be crazy because, like you said, it's history. Like it is literally like the worst last, I feel like, horrible pandemic was like the flu, the influenza. That was like back in like 1918, so it was way before us.
Yeah.
But like now, reading all about that, I remember in school, and now seeing this one happening to us, it's like, dang, like it's like you said, it's kind of scary, but it's kind of dope in a way to witness
No,
something
it's
not necessarily
only
great.
dope. It's only dope if you survive.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Exactly. It's like, you know,
If you get sick, yeah, it's
if you get sick, you definitely don't want to be part of that history.
exactly.
But
Yeah.
it'll be dope to say in the future, you know, this was a pandemic and I was able to live through it and I
Mm-hmm.
survived. I was, you know, I took all the precautions necessary to survive. But definitely this is taking a toll all around the world. In my country, the Dominican Republic, which everybody knows,
Yeah.
I rep para los Dominicanos all day.
Mm-hmm.
They're really going through it. I have done my best to help the best of my abilities. I thus far have been able to feed over 300 families.
That's amazing.
And it was, and I did it not because of, you know, no fundraisers or no nothing, just out of my own money. It
Yeah.
may not have been too much to feed, you know, half the country, but even one life, even one family that you're able to help makes such a big difference. That's why I continue to encourage people. If for any X or Y reason you feel in your heart, you feel in your spirit that you can give $10, $20 to help a family, when you change those dollars into pesos, you don't know the difference that can make in somebody's life. So, you know, I know that not everybody has it, but if you do, figure out a way to help, whether it's in Ecuador, El Salvador, in Mexico, anywhere.
Anywhere.
Just support. Yeah.
Yeah, that's super dope. I like applaud you on that for so much, because it's like you said, it doesn't matter. I always try to tell people that, like, well, I don't have a lot of money. I'm like, it doesn't matter if you have a lot of money. You could get $5. It's still helping someone. You don't have to help millions. You know, you could help the little village or a little one family. That's all that matters.
For sure.
But you know, what else too? It's crazy to say this. Like, Unstoppable has been out for over a year now.
Yes.
Yes. Like, it's such a dope project, from the artwork to the music to everything about it. I just loved it. Like, how do you feel still like that it's out there, and it's been a whole year. Like it's crazy.
You
I still
know,
remember it was just coming out.
Unstoppable was my first baby. It
Uh
was
huh.
my first, I won't say experiment, but it was my first baby signed to a label.
Yeah.
I am grateful for all my fans and followers that support my music, that went and downloaded it and streamed it and all those things. I just I feel like I'm prepared to do more music and do more music that's maybe more in tune in the space that I am in my life as we speak. I think
Yes.
that every album speaks for where you're at that moment in your life. And it was fun, it was bubbly, it was great, but I just feel like now I have a story to tell. Like now
Yeah.
I really want to get into like the deeper side of me. I feel that I have only shown the world somewhat a part of me, and there's so
Hmm.
much more to it that I feel like now I'm about to be 30.
I was gonna tell. Yeah, I was gonna tell you
Yes,
that. Yeah. How is?
I'm about to be 30. Shout out to all the Libra gangs. And I was really scared for the big 30 because I'm like, oh my God, I'm
Oh,
getting
it's better. It's better.
But you know
30s are
what?
better.
At the same time, I feel like it's such a blessing that
Yep.
God has allowed me to live this many years. So many
Hmm.
people wish that they could say, I live to be 30, you know?
Yep.
So if I am blessed to be able to say that, I won't be shy about it. I won't be, I won't make that make me feel any type of way.
Hmm.
And I want to do something that is real to me.
Yeah.
And I want to do music that I can go back years later and say, that was me in that point of my life, you know?
Hmm.
So definitely am ready to go back into the studio once all of this shit is over so I can go back to do some more music.
Do you have like? Do you have a lot of songs done already for the next project, or are you still like playing with just ideas and
I'm
stuff?
playing with ideas. I'm playing with stuff because in the past I was doing things with the label and there was
Hmm.
deadlines and there's limits and it's like you have to hurry up and put music out and you have to do this, you have to whether you agree or disagree. And now it's more like some things take time.
Yeah.
Some things you can't just rush it and put it out. I'd rather
Hmm.
take my time and do a bomb ass project than just hurry up to put out some music and
Yep.
then it's just whack.
Exactly. I agree with you on that. Yeah. One thing I can say about you too, you're such a class act. I know Love and Hip Hop isn't your life, but you carry yourself so well on there.
It's
Like
hard.
it's hard. And that's why I give you so much credit because
It's hard.
I know it's hard for each cast member because you aren't in the edits. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? That's the sucky part. What people don't realize, it's like, they edit it like that to make it look like that. Like it's
Right.
not truly me. But you do such a great job of composing yourself and really keeping it together because I know it's hard. Like it's reality TV. You're showing, your life.
Yeah, realistically, I always say it this way. I am grateful for Love and Hip Hop because I feel like it opened another door in my
Yeah.
life. It opened a door, a chapter in my life. I'm grateful
Hmm.
for it. It gave me many opportunities. I feel that it obviously is hard because you're stuck in the middle of drama and all those things. And,
Yeah.
nobody wants to be part of that. You do have to understand that there's other cast members because if you know me, I'm never the one to start the bullshit.
You're never. Nope.
I'm never the one to start the drama because that's
Hmm.
just not my personality. You know
Yep.
what I mean? I'm a Libra. I'm all about peace and love. Let's talk it out. Let's figure it out. Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm done. But I understand at the same time that it is still a TV show. It's a reality show.
So.
I understand that part. I understand the fact that we filmed for months. Like for example, the first season we filmed for a whole year.
That's
So
crazy.
we filmed for months. You guys only get to see out of all those months of filming, you only see 3 months of filming. You see 1 hour worth of show once a week. And in that hour is also shared with commercial breaks and other
Hmm.
cast members' storylines.
So
So
it's not
once
all of
you
you.
process the information that way, you kind of don't necessarily always get to see what someone may have done to somebody else
Yep.
to make them react a
That way.
certain type of way. You
Hmm.
only see that little bit that you saw on TV. You may have not seen that in that scene they filmed from 8 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the
Hmm.
afternoon, and it's like, oh my God, why did blah blah blah, do this? Well, maybe you didn't get to see everything. So things happen. It's part of life, but at the same time, I always say that you can always somewhat control what comes out of your mouth.
Yeah.
You know, the things that you say, the way that you handle yourself in certain
Hmm.
situation. Not everything deserves all your energy.
Yeah, I
Not
agree with you.
everything deserves. I'm not a violent person. I'm not a physical person. Obviously, I'll defend myself if
Yeah,
necessary.
that makes
But
sense.
not everything deserves for you to go 0 to 1,000, especially when you're trying to see the bigger picture. Like in my case, I have always seen the bigger picture. I never let my emotions get in the middle of my work as far as like, I have endorsements, you know?
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
have big brands that I want to work with. Like, and I'm just going to give a regular, random.
yeah.
Coca-Cola is not going to want to work with somebody that
Hmm.
comes off as being a violent person
Yep.
or being this or being that. So it's like, are you really willing to give up the big checks and the big,
Little reality TV, it's not worth it.
and it's not even about the reality, bitch. Are you
Uh-huh.
gonna let this crunchy ass bitch kill your possibilities of being great in this world? So,
And that's what people don't realize. I try to explain to a lot of people that don't know the industry or behind the scenes of the industry,
right,
because mom and my dad will watch something and I'm like, it's not really that. You know, they can make the villain the nicest person. So it kind of stinks. But like I
right.
said, you always show.
The good thing is that now we have, after these shows, they go to social media and they express themselves. I personally have never been the type of girl that likes to address or go back and forth on social
Yeah.
media. I just feel that it looks crunchy, it looks bad, it's not a good look. I mean, what is it that you're doing? Like, we grown. I'm not about to go on Instagram and, you know, expose all text messages and
Yeah.
videos and things that I know. And I think that's just too much.
Yeah, I think it's bad karma too. Like, because I believe in that 100%.
It's too much work. It's too much
Hmm.
work and it's stressful.
It drains you.
You don't know how many times I have cried. I haven't been able to sleep after filming a certain scene. I have
Yeah.
felt bad. It is real. A lot of people
Yeah.
feel that these reality shows is fake. I am no one to speak about any other besides the
Yeah.
one that I'm in. And I know that our shit is real. Like, this is
Yeah.
legit, real stuff. It just so happens to be that there's a camera there.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, you know what? Because you've been to a lot of great events and you've done a lot of amazing things in your career so far. What has been
Amen.
one of your defining moments that you couldn't believe it? Like, yo, I'm here. Like, this is like what's one for you?
You know, recently I won an award
Hmm.
for my work as an activist.
Okay.
And I was there amongst so many amazing people that from all around the world, from
Yeah.
Africa, from all around the world that have worked to impact the world and society and our generation through their work as an activist, and to be given an award because of my work, not only as an entertainer, as a
Yeah.
performer, as all those things, all that shit is great and I love
Yeah.
it. But to know that the way that I have used my voice, the
Yeah.
way that I have been able to impact other people's life through my story, through standing up to colorism and racial issues that happen in my
Hmm.
community, amongst others, that really was one of those fulfilling moments. I've had many, but
Yeah.
that was one of my most recent moments where I stood there and I saw the whole room stand up and
Hmm.
applaud and be like, we're grateful for your work. Sometimes you get tired, yo. Sometimes you
Yeah. I can
just feel like,
imagine.
is this shit like pointless? Like, what am I doing? Like, does anybody
Hmm.
even care? Because you sometimes no, a lot of times you get so much hate. I've
Hmm.
received so many nigger notes, death threats. I have been told I'm a clout chaser. I use the race card. This afro has been, you know, a topic of conversation so many times, and it's my way
Crazy.
of being rebellious towards society. Um, it's just so many hate, so much stuff that you
Yeah.
get that sometimes you wonder, is anybody even listening? Does anybody
Yeah.
even care? Maybe if I would be in a thong, twerking, and booty shorts or something, people will pay more attention. But because I actually am talking about some shit that is real, it's like, oh, she's boring. We don't care, this and that. So it hurts, but at the end of the day, I want to know that my life mattered, that I made it into history books, that,
Yeah.
you know, in 2020, there was an Afro Latina named AMARA La Negra that stood up to all these racist ass
Uh-huh.
motherfuckers out here, like, and she made a difference for the new generation that's coming. So that's really what matters to me at the end of the day.
I would say you do a great job at it. And another thing I
Thank you.
love that you did, you have the second edition of your book, your children's book coming out. And I'm so
Yes.
like happy you did. Like you have the like it's so dope. I feel you're incorporating it and for children, because I feel enough artists don't do that. So how
Yes.
exciting was it for the first edition, and now you're about to release the second edition?
The first edition was so bomb. I enjoyed it so much. You know, it was my first baby, my first children's book, available on Amazon.com, available on my website, AMARALANEGRA.com. And now I'm working on the bullying edition. So the first one spoke about never giving up on your dreams. Mommy and me, which is the relationship you should have with your mom. In this case, like I said, my mom has been my hero. And then it talks about, you know, just loving and embracing who you are. Whether it is the color of your skin, the texture of your hair, the curves of your body, just loving and embracing that, because the young ones really, really need to understand that, especially with bullying, social media, and everything that's happening. You see so many children committing suicide, and it's like, you're 7, you're 8. What the hell do you know about suicide? What are
I
you
would never
doing?
think of that at that age.
But
Yeah.
the children of this generation are not the ones from ours. You know, now it's
Because of
iPads,
social media.
it's Instagram, is social media, is internet, is the kids are being more vocal and verbal when they come to when it comes to bullying. So now it's like I want to do something that reflects on what's happening in society now, and telling them, especially my little girls, most importantly my boys too, but mainly my little girls, that you are beautiful just the way that you are. Don't allow anybody to make you feel as if you're less than. And everything starts from home. Everything starts from, you know, when they're building up their character, who they are as people, you have to teach them those things. You have to maintain them motivated and encouraged. So I'm working on my second children's book now, Amarita's Way.
That's so awesome. I'm so, like I said, I'm so proud of you, just seeing your progression and seeing you kill it. Like, I don't care what anyone says.
Amen.
I appreciate you and I support you always. And, you know, just to wrap up, because I know, you know, you still got stuff to do. Yeah.
It's not okay.
You know, what's still on your bucket list? Because you've accomplished so much so far. So what's the future and what's on your bucket list, would you say?
It is so crazy, because no matter how many things I've accomplished, I feel like I still haven't done nothing with my life. And my mom pushes me so much, so hard, that she really makes me feel like I haven't done nothing with my life. Like, for example, I can win a Grammy right now, and my mom will be like, that's it? That's all you got? I mean, Beyonce has like 20. That's all you're going to do with your life? And I'm just there like, so I feel like even though that I've done so much, I feel like I haven't done anything. Definitely want to do a movie in Hollywood, a movie in the movie theaters, but I don't know, because now I heard the movie theaters are going to be off the map. It's going to be
all, it's going to be drive-ins.
Drive-ins, and it's all going to be internet, you know, Netflix and chill for life. So I don't know, but definitely that. I definitely still want to go. Oh my God, wait, hold on. Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
I have to perform there at least once in my life. In my dream, it would be awesome to pack it out, but even if I can perform there once in my life, I'm going to feel like, check, did that.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things I want to do, and I feel that I'm still young. I'm a workaholic, and I'm just excited and curious to see what the future holds.
Well, no, like I said, keep on doing you, because you do a dope job at it. Like I said,
Thank you.
A very good person that someone trying to get in the entertainment business should really look at and get tips from. Because like I was saying, I think it's just not done enough, and you embody that. So I just want to appreciate, I appreciate you for doing this, you know, taking the time. You know, I know everyone's a little stir crazy, and, you know, it's a weird time, but we're all going to get accustomed to it, because it is the new, I guess. It's weird, but, you know, be safe, stay healthy. I'm looking forward to the Wednesdays. I'm gonna check them out, and definitely the Saturdays. Definitely the
Yeah.
Saturdays, 100%.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
because I need to work out. Like that's the thing. Like I've been trying to do the smoothies and stuff, but I've been doing the workout stuff, so I know that's as important, together.
Listen,
Yeah.
we're on the same boat together, okay? Don't feel alone. We're both going through it. I be trying to be healthy, but then I fuck it up too sometimes. My food, so it's like, and then I be trying to work out, and I'm like, I don't think I burn enough calories after I ate all that. It's a lot of work, but
Yeah,
the most important thing is to at least have the intention of trying to do the right thing.
yeah,
So as long as you continue to do a little bit towards it every day, you're doing better than,
yeah. A lot I feel because a lot of people don't. Yeah, I'm happy. Like I said, I'm happy at this time. It's a different time, but hey, everything happens for a reason.
Amen. So totally
But
true.
yeah, but
I love
Amara, thank
you
you so
so
much.
much.
I appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you in the future. Your next
Yeah,
show, I'm pumped. I'm waiting for that world tour. I know it's gonna happen.
amen. I'm
And
excited. Thank you so much for logging in, for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. It's your girl, AMARA La Negra. You already know. Go follow me. Go check me out. Go download my new single, Andale. Stay tuned for Wednesdays, Saturdays. Oh my God. By the way, right after this, I'm going to go to my Instagram because it is Girl Talk Tuesday. And we're going to talk about all the boys and all the girls and relationship and what the hell is happening to our generation.